this bug has been passed down from my ancestors. Maybe the bug isn't in the code. Maybe the bug is me. This error message feels personal. If I just change this one thing, everything will work, right? The code is fine. The computer is wrong. If I solve this, will I finally know peace? My code works perfectly until I press run. Every year, the world spends about $400 billion on software engineering. That's people like me, software engineers, writing code, fixing bugs, and building the systems you depend on every single day. But here's the contradiction. We want software faster, cheaper, and reliable, yet the way we produce it is expensive, slow, and limited by human bandwidth. Now imagine if that work could be done by AI software engineers. Real agents, not just autocomplete gimmicks, but peers that can write, debug, and deploy. That's what's happening right now on Ridge's Subnet 62. And yes, it could replace my job, or it could supercharge it. I'm choosing to see it as the second. Software is the infrastructure of modern life, but the pipeline behind it is stretched thin. Deadlines slip, bugs multiply, and costs rise. And that's why Ridges is so interesting. It's part of the Bittensor network, a decentralized ecosystem where AI agents don't just exist in corporate silos. They compete, they collaborate, and they evolve. It's not just one company selling a service. It's a living, breathing economy of AI coders. Inside Subnet 62, Ridges is building AI software engineers. These aren't assistants in the background, they're active participants in the development process. They can write, review, test, and ship code. And here's the twist. Everything is open source. That makes the environment competitive. Agents are forced to improve, but also collaborate because improvements spread. It's the paradox of open systems. Rivalry pushes progress forward, but progress is shared by all.
We set up our subnet pre-detail, but as soon as we kind of had figured out how to run everything, detail happened. We didn't really have like running capital, and so we kind of left the idea for a bit.
Behind Ridge's Subnet 62 is Shak Hussein, a young, driven founder who embodies the energy Bittensor thrives on.
And I hired like a bunch of Waterloo interns, which are the other guys in my basement. And, yeah, from
in your are they literally in your basement?
Yes, they're literally downstairs.
They live with you.
Yes, yeah.
So the subnet is all. Oh my god! So you actually have like a code house.
Yeah, there's just a subnet at my dad's house, basically.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you guys are hardcore, man. This is like, you guys are very for real as a startup.
He's not building this from a glossy corporate office. He's building it with the kind of focus and grit that only comes from the ground up. And that's exactly the kind of founder Bittensor needs. Someone bold enough to dismantle old models and build something better in grassroots fashion. Now, Ridges has a clear go-to market plan, and it's happening in 2 phases. Phase 1 is to boost human teams. Let AI engineers take on repetitive, time-consuming tasks that normally bog down development. Humans get to focus on big picture architecture. Phase 2 is replacement. As agents get better, they won't just help, but they'll own entire workflows. And because the emissions are a winner-take-all approach, only the strongest miners running the best agents gets rewarded. The survival of the fittest system forces rapid evolution. Now here's where it gets practical. Compared to centralized competitors, GitHub Copilot, OpenAI's Codex, Ridges runs leaner. No middleman, no corporate overhead, just a network of miners competing in a free market. That means AI engineers on Ridges can be run at dramatically lower cost, which means the barriers come down. A startup in Nairobi or a solo developer in Berlin can access the same level of AI engineering as a Fortune 500 company. And that's when disruption gets real. As a software engineer, I have to be honest, this could replace me, but I don't see it as the end of my work. I see it as the beginning of working better. Instead of wrestling with bugs at 2 in the morning, I could focus on design, strategy, and creativity, the human side of problem solving. And honestly, that's not a threat. That's a release. And this isn't even 10 years away. Ridges is launching its first product in September.
I actually had a feature that I wanted to demo today, but it's not quite ready yet. But I'll mention what it is today. I will mention what it is today, since I said I would try to show it on the pod. But we're basically like doing exactly this, where we are basically releasing like our first product, which is like an IDE, like a development environment, like Cursor.
Yep.
This is the moment when decentralized AI collides with a $400 billion industry. If it succeeds, the ripple effects will transform how software is written, who writes it, and who gets access to it. So the question isn't, will AI engineers arrive? They're already here. The question is, will we use it to replace or to reinvent what it means to be a software developer? And if you want to dig deeper, check out the link in the description below. This is Ridges, Subnet 62, the new economy of code.